liberated soul here. We're back with more Let's Play Final Fantasy X. And now Adventures of Billybob. Allow me to share this with my friends and everybody. Just give me a few seconds. There we are. All invites sent. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I have so far. I do apologize against this. Some of them are a little bit of a tutorial modes and all that. Let's center myself a little bit. This little off. I do enjoy playing this game, and I do enjoy just watching you guys react to it. It's really fun. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just... I do really enjoy myself when I'm playing this. Alright! Billybob's gonna find about the Crusaders today. Hope you all enjoyed this section, because you'll see how confused Billybob is about people.
Hey, you were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
Sorry about for him.
So,
Yes,
Sin can't be
Billybob!
far,
Wait,
right?
damn job,
You're not
man,
hiding
okay.
anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
As you can see, I do have the
I really
video
don't know
up.
anything. To tell the
My
truth,
settings were a little off, so I had to
don't
change it a
even know
little
what
bit.
the Crusaders are.
You're kidding,
Let you
right?
go listen to this dialogue real quick.
The toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle.
Ha! I hope you
The
enjoyed
hero
yourself
Mi'hen
tonight, man.
formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages,
endless
and
cycle,
people
huh?
of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
So as you can see, there's something really afoot on this place. There's a lot of places you can visit. Like, I did show in the last stream, if you want to check that out, there's a lot of things you can learn about the area by just talking to NPCs. People have been destroyed by sitting over and over, as you can see. You're worried about money. There's a lot of things to go around here, so... If you want to learn about the area and a little bit about what's going on... Oh, hey, May! A little bit what's going on and everything like that, then I suggest just, you know, talking to the NPCs as they're walking away. Some are hard to get across because they're, you know, you can see that you know, they're walking away, unfortunately. You picked your names already? Okay. Third person joined the stream, though. Third person left.
It was then, standing in that place.
Popcorn away for now.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Bob's used to dirt, monster trucks, dirt roads. He's very confused. Like I said, talk to NPCs. You can see that which each person was something different. Unfortunately, I went to this one spot where I wanted to hold off until a moment later, but
10 years have passed since Lord Broska became High Summoner. And finally, we received a statue for our temple.
Spittoon.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power,
sounds like a cult.
the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
There's some rooms you can visit. You can find some hidden items in the back here. Or you can just find, They'll just say, it's Sin's toxin, blah, 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 may the blessing will... But here you won't. Enjoy these temples, because you're going to be seeing a lot of them during these playthrough. Praying for the over-access score long goal. Thanks, kid. Alright. Now you're wondering what the heck you're supposed to be doing. Well, I forget which tent it is, not this one. I do this every time in every playthrough that I've ever done in this thing. That, I always pick the wrong tent for some reason and try to find walking here. But,
Sorry,
I'm a creature of habit.
No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
Now, if you say no, I'm fine. You're free to, walk around and check out the village, but in all honesty, there's not much else you can do, considering. Oh, for God's sake. But that's pretty much it.
You could at least go see how they're doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been years. But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
Some
are searching for
backstory
him.
on Bob's life.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
His hair looks like a bird's butt. Oh my god.
Waka?
I think my brain cell just died for a few seconds. I'm not gonna explain everything. Let's just gonna head back to the temple because it's the only thing interesting here. Up. I know, It's not like it's not like Legend of Zelda with all those temples, because you know how painful that is. Water temple, Ocarina, time. Oh God, God, sorry, deep cough.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
Let me take a
There's a
swig
room
of
in there
water
called
here.
the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Billybob doesn't follow your rules.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
And here's the most annoying music I think it's actually in the game. No, 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 I don't need to. Strange glyph. Consider this like the major puzzle confusion that you would have in this game. I'd turn off the sound. This music used to drive me insane. For like hours on end, for no apparent reason, I just lost my mind because I couldn't get anything. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Ugh. Tutorial mode. Which each sphere that you guys get, yes, you can only get, like the game said, only carry one thing at a time. Which each sphere it does specifics. So this particular thing, this particular way, this opens doors, opens certain walls and everything like that. But you can use this. You can always reuse them. And I'm not going to mention this any further. I'm trying my best, in all honesty. I'm like... Now, this does something more specific. You'll find out in a minute. This one, yeah. Fun, right? I hate these parts. The temple parts always piss me off. Billybob hate puzzles! Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Anybody out there feel like talking a little bit? You know, I always like to chat. See 4 people here tonight. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Alright, that's gonna push you back to the next. No, 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 don't. Billybob hate puzzles! Oh, you're going. Oh, we're going through the temple. There's a temple going on right now. So there's you're basically solving puzzles. No, I got this. Don't worry. I memorized this one by heart. In which each thing you just get a destruction sphere, which opens up a special item that, if you're good and you want to do a certain side mission, well, you'll find out. That I'll leave that later on. Yep. I do enjoy a good old school puzzle. Truth be told, this is one of the first puzzles that I ever faced, and it pissed me off. It wasn't until Resident Evil series where I started getting even more ticked off. Well, then again, you know, I didn't know anything about Resident Evil too much back then, but so yeah, that's the end of the puzzle. This is probably one of the easier ones. As you go further, well, you'll find out soon.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect
I have a question. How long does it take to, like, freaking mechanize a freaking temple?
One of them's got a short
Who had the time to put an elevator in here? A lot of questions.
Well, now that we come this
I
far,
played this game a few times before.
might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
Meet one of my favorite female characters of all Final Fantasy.
It's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Something about her just... In all honesty, she's probably one of my favorite female characters in this entire Final Fantasy series. Like I said just a few moments ago. I mean... I don't know why. You guys getting a blue screen?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Okay.
Man, was I surprised.
And
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
She's no longer Yuna, she's... Oh my god. That made me laugh. Who the other two people are, I know you're probably the same people from last time, but I appreciate, even though you're not saying that, I do appreciate you showing up. It really does help a lot. Make sure that, I'm glad, people actually like my stuff. And even if you don't, well, Hey, I wish I could have been there to thank you.
Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ah!
Ready?
Now to those in the chat.
Okay.
You'll understand why naming is so important in this game. It gives your own personal spin on what you want from the game. You can see it now! Now you know how I feel when I can't see unseen Karen's face. It's in my nightmares. Alright. Dan, you're killing me.
I've never seen
dude.
anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary.
I
but
mean,
still,
maybe it's a
I could
distant
feel
cousin.
a
Maybe
strange
he's a
kind
distant
of
cousin.
gentleness coming from it.
Alright, so now, as much as I like the original name, once again we're at a naming title. So, I want any... Well, the only two people who are talking, Dan, Meg, pick a name. And then... Sue used the power of friendship. Friendship to bridge the game world, yep. She used the power of friendship to... Oh, okay. Oh my god. Alright. So we got one for Stormy. Dan, what do you think? This is our journey together, guys. I'm gonna make it not just me. I'm gonna make it... I may be pushing the buttons, but... Whatever name you pick. Stormy? Stormy is fine? Alright, Stormy it is. Alright. Stormy, we're not turning back from this? Stormy it
I
is.
remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
I know.
For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Billybob, I'm in love! No way, it's a stroke!
Hi guys.
Oh god, that's so...
So what's our
new
goal?
world.
To do our best!
No!
No, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory!
If y'all notice the description, I put...
Victory! 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 Victory!
Yeah, she's alright, I guess. Billybob getting ideas. But before anything... Nope.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin
Yes,
with.
they're right, Lydia. Like with.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
I mean, Street Fighter is really the same, man. We just do
I'm
that.
sorry about that. Wasn't that...
Sometimes we care,
Wasn't I
love,
not supposed
have
to...
fun, but we always
Guess
want that,
I kinda
want that W.
overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
I should be provided nothing else comes up.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're
I'm
going
pretty
on
sure
the same
nothing
boat,
will come
aren't we?
up, so.
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
There's a few things I've been experimenting with. I want to try it out.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Now, normally these choices, from what I understand, the original version had a way for you to go. Oh, you will. You'll get a challenge. I owe you. I actually owe you a match from the last week. But these choices usually it meant something. But I think Square Enix took these out. They're more romantic choices, kind of like. But in a lot of ways. Yeah, honestly, for me, as much as the things, too different, it's a friendship thing now.
Then we're cool.
Hey, but what if she comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you. Ready for bed.
You'll understand later. If you say not quite yet, yeah, obviously you can walk around a little bit more. But honestly, after talking to Yuna, there's nothing you can do. At least from my perspective.
Good. Sleep tight.
A little bit more storyline. Still don't understand what we're doing here.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find
He needs
us
his tugboat.
if it doesn't
Give
come
Billybob
soon.
his tugboat.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Really?
No,
You don't
hey,
say-
I thought Waka told you not to
Yes,
get any
you did.
ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter?
Reminds me of my uncles.
Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
Again, this guy reminds me of drunk uncle at weddings,
What'd you say?
where he dance on top
You
of the
have to speak
tabletops.
loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit. You can do it!
Oh my god, it didn't stick to her lips!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
You understand why she's so uptight later.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. Looked like you.
Waka waka.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. But I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
Again? Yeah, it's his hair!
You really...
Looks like a
helped me
rooster!
out, you know? What I mean is...
I mean, come on,
Thanks,
it does.
Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Bird butt! Yes, bird butt. A little bit more blue screen, sorry about this, but, you know. Save. Your saves are really important in this game. Your saves are really, really important.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But
I
she
mean...
had the talent. She became an apprentice.
In all honesty,
Now,
it's always
today,
good for
she uses
games
a
like
summoner.
this.
This
For games like Final Fantasy, it's always good to take a precaution. Because if you mess up on certain boss battles or certain areas,
You really don't need all
It's-
that luggage.
yeah, trust me.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the
There's
temples
just
we
certain
visit.
things you just want to hang on
This
to.
isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Don't be afraid, safe. Like with, I mean, even with Castle, I don't know if this, I think it would apply to Castlevania games as well. Like, if you don't save at certain points, you just, you know, you lose all the progress that you would, and then you would have to backtrack, go forward and backtrack again. I'm not sure if it has the same concept, but it seems like it. Combat tutorial.
Hey, why don't you try out...
Basic combat tutorial shows how to use a sword.
No prop.
Not too shabby. You kept my make a good guardian.
Basically shows you who is better to attack what enemies. So in Waka's case, he likes area. I think that's later. Trust me. I'm pretty sure that's later. True. That is also true. Castlevania games have more safe rooms. Here it's just basically if you have you. So. Store clerk was. No. It was on this side, I'm pretty sure. They do have plenty of save rooms. That's it. Yeah, because like I was saying, like with this game, you're just. What side was it? Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. Alright. No, not that one. Right there. So again, stock up on items, make sure you're all set. Don't neglect antidotes, but... I guess it depends on what you do, because I always came back... For some reason, when I did it the first time, it didn't show up. Maybe it was just a glitch. Where's the dog? Apologize for this. Okay, so there's that. You understand why those are useful. So like the people that get their overdrives, the summons. Actually, yeah, there are actually some hidden stuff.
That looks like trouble.
Now, if you do this, boink.
Told ya, only if you can't beat them down.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black maid. Lou, you're up.
Ah, my favorite girl.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Spells of ice work well, and ice fiends are weak against fire mat. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Don't judge me, I like her. Alright? Thunder. For the love of God, do not pick the wrong element. You'll be stuck here forever. Billybob needs some more skills. I'm trying to explain to people at home. Still not as impressive as Force. No, Force Lightning is definitely a lot better. Although, when her spells advance, it gets a lot more interesting. You'll see the casting get, like, really good. she's awesome. I love her. This will give you like a basic with these guys. They'll give you like a basic understanding of who they are.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
All right. You ready?
In a little bit, things like I got a lot more interesting. I trust me.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I mean, you necessarily don't have to do this, but being the religious man that I am,
that should do it.
again, these choices always give you respect. Your choices don't really, again, these choices don't really affect anything. In like earlier, I think earlier stages of this game, they were supposed to have some kind of like choice system, but they think they took it out. Also, this isn't that language that I told you about, the Albad language. You can't read anything because you don't have all the letters yet. Yeah, it might not have worked so well. Again, this has no bearing on anything. Just keep swinging away. I remember when they did the demo, it was at Best Buy, and I just kept on swinging at them, and it just meant absolutely nothing. And of course, later when I got the game, you know, I knew that.
That's enough.
To a mystery, it is still I have no understanding of why this happens.
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
There are defense.
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to take. You don't necessarily have to take the damage. There are defensive stances where you can
Sometimes we don't
play
understand
defense.
him either.
Or you can play defense or
Kamari
skip a
doesn't
turn
talk
just to
much
make sure
anyway.
your character is safe.
But he has protected me since I was a child.
You know, usually people warn you about tests. But it is what it is. This one, no, not this way. Go this way.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
You can switch in your characters.
Your first real battle. Let's see.
So if you want certain characters in the game, and you want...
Okay.
I have no idea. a cross between a vulture and a snake, I guess. Or... Alright, Stormy, let's go, buddy. Also, the Aeons can learn magic. I mean, you know, there are certain items that you can get to do so. No, unfortunately, they do not. So, you're stuck. You're basically stuck with what they have. You do have this little girl here, Yuna here. She can end up healing you with white magic, which basically heals you. As you progress, healing spells and healing spells get progressed as well. It does. I'll be honest. I'll be first to admit that is the kind of a setback to some of these games is that you can't switch out. You can't switch out and end up, you know, doing stuff like that. But yeah, the white magic is one of the things that I actually liked about this game. Believe it or not, it's actually one of my favorite. Excuse me, water. One of the things that I actually liked about this game the most, to be honest, the white magic just saved my butt in more than, like, multiple occasions. I love white magic. Black magic is good too. Yeah, black magic is awesome, don't get me wrong, but I like the white magic a little bit better. Now, don't use that. See how Stormy's bar is full? Do not, and I mean do not use it when you have this much health on an enemy. I swear to God, you want to save those overdrives for bigger bosses. Never, just never. If nobody wants an explanation for these stuff, you know, I can not explain this and have you guys just figure it out yourself, but sometimes I just blurt it out and I apologize for it. And it's part of what I do. Also, you got your items, you can list your items right there, you can use them from the drop-down menu at any time, you don't always have to use them in battle. I mean, you're not screwed, but personally, it's better to use them. It's better to use them when you have bigger enemies to destroy. So the enemies, so like big bosses that have like a big chunk of health, you want to save the overdrives. That's my personal opinion. So with the equip thing, you can... So with the equip thing, you have, for different characters, you have different items that are different variations of the weapon that you have. So she has a dark touch if she uses it, but... for sake of argument. So like they have a defensive weapon and an offensive weapon. So with the Rod of Wisdom, there's like different variations, as you can see. So this one has like advanced magic, or increases your magic. Sensor basically tells you the enemies stats and all that. So we're gonna equip this Rod of Wisdom because it has the more magic variation of it. And there are times where you do need to grind. But, you know, oh, for the love of God.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this, say goodnight.
There's a do skills way to use your MP or anything like that.
Yeah.
So now what Waka just did? He blinded him. So there's a possibility of the thing. There's a possibility of the enemy is missing their attacks. Right there, unfortunately, I got stuck. A little bit of the white magic here. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. You don't necessarily have to fight all these enemies, you can always run away, so... A little bit. Like, most of your special abilities are either supposed to, like, lower their certain stats, so if, like, an enemy has, like, a certain, like, strength, like, has a certain strength that you want to weaken, you can lower that. So, like, something like, say, somebody has, like, has a strong magic defense. There's abilities that can lower magic defense. And lower magic. So on. Strength. So on. Let's get off this stupid island already. Boom. Boom. Certainly seems happy. Right shield. That is for our boy Billybob. He doesn't understand the ways of the shield yet. Billybob usually, you know, taking a hubcap and just smacking people with it. Boom. 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 It did. And then Billybob being like, what's the shield? Billybob don't understand. Got dirt in his tires. That's all he Billybob understands. He knows how to fix tires. And that chunk of windshield that's still wedged into his tire. You can go this way, but there's nothing really that way, so. No, don't sync the new data, no! That one. This music is really peaceful. Do enjoy this. No, the kids are gonna miss Yuna. You can talk to you can talk to everybody, but you know they're just gonna say how much they miss Yuna and whatnot. Sometimes they do give items like that. Yeah, where's my fishing rod? He needs to kick that big, you know, pick up that big mouth bass. I don't even want to know. No, give me stuff. Give Billybob money. Billybob needs a new truck. Ugh. And you know what, Billybob in the description? What Billybob's biggest weakness is? It's water. hate water. Did I mention how much I hate water areas? Here, pass! Here, pass!
Goodbye.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this game.
Clue.
Billybob wanna see the women on the island. I mean the birds. Really? They said something like that? Wow. I like how he just... Wow. Billybob's pervert. Ugh. Shush! There's women! Now, feel free just to look around a little bit.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah.
Bill and Dude's Fishing Adventure.
This
Wow.
won't sell. All me name's not.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet. But someday. Say, lad, you...
If you give Gil to this man, he'll give you some better items if you find them around. So I'm gonna give him 600.
I guess it pays to up. Fine, see.
More saves. Oh, this is fun. Boo! When you kicking a suitcase would give you items. If I just kept on kicking... If I just kept on kicking this and got money out of it, you'd think people would notice. And you can do it one more time for good measure. No. Ah, shit. Gotta advance this story a little bit. I don't know! Like, the game was like, oh yeah, you kick over... Would you mind kicking this suitcase for me? I mean, you can look at it again, but you don't have to.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding.
Yes, but Billybob's not breaking pots and,
So you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Screaming in a high-pitched voice. Wow.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Waka's not exactly the smartest guy.
I don't know.
If you keep talking to her, she just says the same thing.
With Yuna's pilgrimage.
Or, usually. You try to talk to the Kamari, he doesn't talk.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Now, if you walk over here, they just say random things. Say, oh, you know, Yuna, blah, 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 Yuna, blah, blah.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Was that all too well?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Talk to the guys here. You don't. No, no. Yeah. So, Titanic things from the movie. Taya's father defeated the Shadow Games. Yes, 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 he did. Oh, a little bit more than that. Like I said, the story starts off slow in the beginning, but then later on it's just like...
You're a Blitzball player.
You start to feel a lot.
From Xanakin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka doesn't believe
Friendship.
me at all.
Friendship! Blah, 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 father. Your father's story is friendship.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanakin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great Blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
I'm sorry?
Jacked.
Billybob.
My father. His name is Jacked.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But...
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
It's okay.
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here, are you not?
And here we go. Billybob hate water. Billybob easily seasick. Oh my god, we're all gonna die! No! Obscure Yu-Gi-Oh character!
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Hey, you told me not to call her that.
Wait! Oh boy!
Basically is. You want to save her for a little bit. Make sure you get all these little small fry. Also, this is the new character, Kumari. He's pretty useful later on. His abilities come later on. A little bit, yeah. Jaws, yeah, a little bit. Honestly, I like to keep formation for this battle in particular is Waka, Lulu, and Billybob. Because there's some formations where it's just like, okay, I have to hit from a distance. Oh, he sends out more periodically. So, like this. Get to that in a minute. So if you destroy that, just like that, he'll send out more.
How many of these things are there?
The fin! Attack the fin!
Of course, the game will give you clear direction on what to do. You better do as Walker says. Let Billybob take out the small fry. Basically, if you try to waste your time on the small fry, you're just wasting attacks and wasting time. So just focus on the thing. As much as possible. If you have a character that can't hit the thing, just keep on smacking the wings. Dark attack, yeah. Dark attack has no effect on this because he has no face. Also something to know. This guy's ability requires you can absorb. Billybob angry! I'm running out of redneck references! Also, something to know, you can hit your allies if you want, but, you know, but only if they're in, like, some sort of condition. Boom! Again, these guys really don't do much. How a random sports ball damages a fin, I will never know. They gave Walker the most stupid weapon in this entire game, I will admit. The overdrive, yeah. I mean, if you want to end it quickly, by all means, but... But, personally... I wouldn't waste time using it. Get Billybob! Don't give Billybob CPR! Billybob! You're a winner! You're a winner, haha. This fighting. The only normal creature looking in this game is a dolphin. Just pointing that out there. Unfortunately, this would be a good chance to use a summon, but you don't. Billybob afraid of deep water. Billybob got scared at a young age. Now, by all means, and I do this, try to do this off the bat, use Dark Attack on this thing. Dark Attack only... Yeah, see, like that. So it misses. Drain Touch will absorb your energy, convert it to his HP. So yeah, don't... Yeah. Don't worry about the small ones. I mean, both of them... See, if you remember the Lucio Ball segment... Or, yeah, Lucio Ball segment. The Lucio Ball segment, they can... Billybob has the ability to stay underwater because you're literally playing underwater. And since Waka still has that same training as well, he's used to it. Just again. Boom! Boom! I called it. He called it Lucio. I'm going by what Dan says is Lucio Ball. That's what I'm gonna call it now. Billybob need potion. Okay, the game where like they were underwater, where you saw Billybob like play underwater, is never mind. Never mind. I'll shut up now. Potions of moonshine! Yes. Drink them. Drink them. Don't I do what? What did I do? See, as you can see, he has no more MP for it, so he can't use it again. And also, bosses have their own special attacks. I honestly do not remember what this guy's help was. Oh my god, come on. I can't make jokes now? There you go. I'm not allowed to make jokes. Oh, thank God. Ice Ball and a Blue Shield. The Ice Ball obviously has an elemental effect. For, freezing. Unfortunately, the battle that just happened did this. This upsets me a little bit because, like, you just see everything get like that. Ha ha. See, yes, exactly. Jokes are part of the fun. I enjoy making jokes every so often. That's why I do. I play around. Hey, if you want to keep correcting me, go ahead. I find that funny too. Ugh.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
Unfortunately, life doesn't work like that.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Fine, I'll cool down with the jokes. Yes, it does. As you can see, what Sin did to this place is really tragic. You never want to see this kind of destruction.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
Honestly, I want to show you one of the most beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful scenes that I've seen in this place. At least in the early stages. It's pretty cool.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Like, you can see what, like, Sin actually does. Does to this place. It's actually not pretty. Everything is just done in an endless loop, and there's nothing you can do. Billybob, watch your step. Alright. The pub's closing, though. But here's one of the more beautiful scenes that you'll probably see in this game. I'll let you guys enjoy that. I'll shut my mouth.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance.
It shouldn't. I don't think the scene's supposed to be blocked.
Filled with grief
but if it is, just let me know.
They refuse to face their fate.
I know you told me there was a couple scenes that were kind of blocked.
And resent
but maybe hopefully I can get past them somehow. But I'll let you all know.
They envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira,
no worries.
They become fiends that prey on the living. Sad.
The jokes are too. Sometimes if the jokes are too much, then I'll
takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
And watch. It's more of a 3D animated cutscene. Actually, it's one of the best in my personal opinion. There we go. Enjoy, everybody. No, no, not blocked. Great. It really does. I don't know what it is about this scene that is just so beautiful, but look, it gets better. Look at that. I'll be honest. Every time I hear the chant, it actually soothes me and actually keeps me calm, which is very cool. But this scene is just. Understand like how much pressure everybody goes through in this world because it's going to get a lot tougher.
It must be tough.
There are a lot of emotional
parts.
Summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning
there
what
were a
it
few
meant.
emotional parts in this game where I was just like,
all we can do is protect her along the way until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Even I thought that question was dumb.
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed
Although
by sin.
I will admit, Lulu's hand animation.
No
was
more
really
sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
The father parts get to me. All of you already know it. Those who know me already know that part. Yeah. Oh my god. She's petting her. Oh god. Nope, nope, but I told myself I'd cut out of the jokes, but I kinda wanna make one. I'm really tempted to make one.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
I guess because he's excited, or guess he's. I'm very confused. I guess he has a lot of energy with him. No promises. So you walk around here a little bit.
Whoa!
Ow. Billybob, save people from broken buildings. Billybob does. Anyways. Go in here. I like how people are okay with you just taking their stuff. I wasn't thinking about that, but thank you. Ether also restores your MP. Take his like that. Shh. Not what I'm taking. I mean.
Ah, there you are. Be Saint Aurochs, huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yup. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know?
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Billybob, your mouth's not moving.
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Okay, bud. Okay. Usually I complain. You know what? Never mind. Now here you can get different types of weapons and all that. I'm right here. I think I'm gonna get one for freaking Kamari. So, there's that. You can see how devastated people are. It's just like an endless loop. It's weird. I learned a lot from this game. Like, just sitting here and just learning about it. You just get so attached to the characters. And you just understand a little bit more. Ooh, yes, very much so. More weapons, more upgrades. The better the weapon you have, it's like that much easier to handle a boss or handle certain enemies. Oh, how do you obtain gold and whatnot? You obtain gold by defeating enemies or defeating stuff on the road and everything like that. Or sometimes, as you saw, like before we left on and go on the boat, people will give you certain items or certain money or whatever. Also, there's certain challenges sometimes.
What's up?
Sorry.
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
Huh?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that... Well,
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
Waka.
My apologies.
But honestly, I think this is a good place to stop for the time being, because I'm actually starting to feel a little tired. Tice does say quote regarding that. Yeah, I bet he does. Yeah, she really does. If you think that's close, wow, you'll see soon enough. But like I said, this is probably a good time to stop. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit tired. I woke up a little bit. But on Friday, we'll be going through this forest section and fighting more stuff. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. You too, May. And to the other two people, thank you as well. I do appreciate you guys showing up. I'm Liberated Soul, and I'll see y'all next time in the next one of the Adventures of Billybob. See y'all later.